Now for more, we welcome to studio Turkey expert Dr. Eytan Cohen Yanarocak from the Jerusalem Institute for Strategy and Security, and still with us Dr. Jacques Neria, retired colonel, and Yaki Dayan, former Israeli consul in Los Angeles. Gentlemen, thank you so much. Eytan, I'm coming straight to you. These vicious comments from Recep Tayyip Erdoğan, certainly no grey areas with him. What do you make of his latest comments?
Are we surprised?
Not at all.
Certainly not. I would like to remind you also in 2018 he made several remarks and he tagged Israel as the most racist state in this world. But in 2022 he also mended fences and he shook the hands of the most racist state. Right? He shook the hands of our president, Isaac Herzog. And also the banalization, I'm calling this, it's a banalization of the Holocaust. Let us be very frank with this. And it's not the first time that he is doing it. I also would like to remind you that he accused in the past 2017 the chancellor, the German chancellor was accused for being like Nazi remnants, and also the Dutch administration, also the Greek administration. So this is not the first time that he is doing this. What we are seeing today is he's escalating the situation even more and more. At the end of the day, at the end of this month, Turkey will go to another elections. This is the local administration election, the municipal elections. So he needs a victory in Istanbul and Ankara gravely. And at the end, when you are winning in these two provinces, you are going to get so many hot money from the treasury. And he is going to fund his political parties' political activities with these money that it's coming to the municipalities, and also he is going to distribute this money to the Islamic Foundation. So until he is going to win in these two provinces, I assume that we will hear more harsh rhetoric vis-a-vis the state of Israel. We should not be surprised.
Yaki, I want to bring you in because you've met with Recep Tayyip Erdoğan on several occasions. You probably aren't surprised by his comments. Nonetheless, what do you make of the timing and the strategy here?
Listen, as you mentioned, I was the chief of staff to two foreign ministers, so I had the dubious pleasure of meeting Erdoğan 4 times, and always in each meeting I was struck by his hate to Israel. Ideologically, he identifies with the Islamic Brotherhood. He's a Hamas person. He hosted the Hamas leadership. He identifies with the Hamas leadership. He supports the Hamas leadership. This is type Erdoğan. And as was mentioned correctly here, he's going to face municipal elections at the end of the month. And as the challenge is bigger, the rhetoric is harsher. And we'll hear more said about Netanyahu, about Israel. The only time he referred from that, as was mentioned, when he shook the hand of Herzog, was when he thought of the Turkish interest in the pipeline, the gas pipeline.
Right.
So he thought that the gas pipeline might go through Turkey, so he changed a bit his policy. But this is exactly what type Erdoğan is. He hates Israel. He really supports Hamas.
He hates Israel, he supports Hamas. So what realistic role could he be playing in the day after? So much being made about reconstruction, the day after inside Gaza. Lots of potential players and countries who might be involved. What is Recep Tayyip Erdoğan likely to do?
I assume that he will try to do his best in order to rebuild the Gaza Strip. At the end of the day, his most important supporters are the Turkish subcontractors and the construction sector in Turkey. So I assume that he would love to penetrate into Gaza Strip and offer his services. I assume that the Israeli government and the other states like Egypt will not be eager to let Turkey in for more political such decisions. But at the end, I think that Turkey will do everything to also to enjoy from this reconstruction of Gaza for PR purposes. This is for Erdoğan. The most important issue is he is using the Turkish foreign policy for his own public relations. And this is really crucial. We have to understand this. And when we're going to internalize this, we can also produce more strategic policies vis-a-vis Turkey.
But Benita, Israel should ban Turkey as it should ban Qatar from any future rehabilitation of Gaza Strip. Those are negative players, and we should welcome the positive players.
Who are the positive players?
Such as Egypt, the Emirates, Bahrain, and Saudi Arabia especially. Those can play a very positive role. But Turkey and Qatar should be banned for any future participation in Gaza rehabilitation.
Yaki, stay with us. Jacques, stay with us. Hi, Eytan, Cohen, Yanarocak. Thank you very much for your insights. Appreciate you being here in studio.